الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وجاهدوا في الله حق جهاده هو اجتباكم وما جعل عليكم في الدين من حرج ملة أبيكم إبراهيم هو سماكم المسلمين من قبل وفي هذا ليكون الرسول شهيدا عليكم وتكونوا شهداء على الناس فأقيموا الصلاة وآتوا الزكاة واعتصموا بالله هو مولاكم فنعم المولى ونعم النصير. My dear respected brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, today we have been listening since morning about our responsibility, and as our brother Ziaur Rahman, moderator of this session, already mentioned that Islamic Circle of North America, we believe in Jama'ah, and this Carry the Light Convention, it is one of the token that our organizational efforts to convey this message to masses of Muslim community and bring the awareness that what is our responsibility so that we can act accordingly. As I recited the verse from Surah Al-Hajj, verse number 78, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala addressed Prophet ﷺ and those who believe, وَجَاهِدُوا فِي اللَّهِ حَقَّ جِهَادِ, struggle for the way of Allah as He, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, deserved to be struggled for. Struggle for the cause of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as He deserved haqqa jihadi, as He deserved to be struggled for. Huwa ijtabakum, you have been chosen. First, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave that job description that we have to struggle hard. As much He deserved as a creator. And after job description, He said, you have chosen for this job. And then we most probably thinking that its job is so hard, is saying jihad fi sabilillah and haqqa jihadi. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, no, don't get afraid of. وَمَا جَعَلَ عَلَيْكُمْ فِي الدِّينِ مِنْ حَرَجٍ. There is no burden for you, burden to you for this deen. So here is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala stressing this, that we have to struggle hard. We have been chosen by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because we said La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. Let's look at Sirah, the life of Prophet alayhi salatu wassalam. Prophet alayhi salatu wassalam, when he reached 50 years of age, 10th year of his prophethood, he exhausted all avenues to convey this message to the Meccans, Quraysh. Cream of the society, those who were passionate for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they already accepted Islam. But majority of that population of Mecca or Quraysh did not accept. At that moment, we all know his uncle Abu Talib, who used to protect him from the harsh behavior, harsh approach of the Quraysh. Although he did not accept Islam at that time, but he used to protect Prophet ﷺ, his nephew. He died. After a few months, in one narration is 3 months, another narration is 3 days later, Khadija radiallahu ta'ala anha, who was his beloved only wife at that time, who stand beside Prophet ﷺ in his harsh time, in his difficult time, she also passed away. At that moment, Meccans also, they started their campaign of torture and oppression openly, because there is no Abu Talib. So who is going to protect? Who is going to stop them? So they started openly. Prophet ﷺ realized that there is no hope in this Quraysh, in these Meccans. So he decided, let's see if there is any other hope nearby any city. Then he thought about the city of Taif. We all know about the city of Taif. 60 kilometers away from Mecca. Summertime. It was very hot summer. Prophet ﷺ did not have any horse, no camel, not even donkey to ride on. He decided that he will go there. Maybe there are some people who can accept and become his companion, and he can be the torchbearer of Islam, those who can carry the light. So he asked Zayd radiallahu ta'ala anhu, we all know he was a slave, adopted son at that time. He gave him the company. So both of them, they walked 60 miles, 60 kilometers on that hot weather from Mecca to Taif. He went there with very much hope. But when he met all those leaders of that city, Taif, very much disappointed. He met 3 sons of that one tribe, Abd Yalil, Mas'ud, and Habib. When Prophet ﷺ approached them, first one said, if Allah sent you as a messenger, cloths of Kaaba will be torn apart. I don't believe you are a messenger. Second one said very politically, he said, has not Allah found anybody else to appoint as his messenger, who could not afford even a donkey to ride on and come here? Third one said, if you are really a messenger, then it is very dangerous to confront you. And if you are lying about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then I don't want to speak to a liar. So 3 of them, they rejected him. At that moment, Prophet ﷺ got up and told them, at least you don't tell anybody else. So he started going other leaders of that city, but one by one they were rejecting him. After 10 days, when Prophet ﷺ was on the street talking to the people, youngsters also get involved that what's going on. A man came from Mecca and talking about, so they started chasing Prophet ﷺ, asking him to leave the city. So much so that they started throwing the stones. And we all know then that throwing stones, what happened to Prophet ﷺ? Blood from his body was flowing and jammed in his toes and shoes, where he could not take off his shoes because of this blood. They chased him almost 3 miles. Can you believe it? 3 miles. And then he took the refuge or shelter in a grape gardens. Why Prophet ﷺ took that much pain? He could say, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked me to convey the message, I did it in the Meccans. Now there are other religion also in that city, in Mecca at that time. Christianity was there, Judaism was there. So let me do another religion like others and be satisfied with it. But he was ordered, وَجَاهِدُ فِي اللَّهِ حَقَّ جِهَادِهِ وَاجْتَبَكُمْ وَمَا جَعَلَ عَلَيْكُمْ فِي الدِّينِ مِنْ حَرَجٍ Millat abikum Ibrahim. It is the millah of Ibrahim alayhi salatu wassalam. The continuation of that religion, that deen. It is the continuation of the Ibrahim alayhi salatu wassalam. Oh Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, you have to carry on. What you have to do? لِيَكُونَ الرَّسُولُ شَهِيدًا عَلَيْكُمْ وَتَكُونُوا شُهَدَاءَ عَلَى النَّاسِ. What you have to do? That you have to bear witness against mankind, and Prophet ﷺ also will bear witness against us. لِيَكُونَ الرَّسُولُ شَهِيدًا عَلَيْكُمْ. Prophet ﷺ will bear witness against us, and we will be bearing witness against them, the mankind. So this is the message. He took the challenge. He went all the way from Mecca to Taif to get this message conveyed. When he came back, we all know that Jibreel alayhi salatu wassalam came with angels from mountain, and he said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala heard all your prayer. Now if you want, we can crush this tribe of Taif in between the mountains and punish them, bury them. But Prophet said, no, I have a hope from their offspring. Maybe there will be some who will accept Islam and they will carry the light. And this is the Islamic circle of North America. Alhamdulillah, we are living in Canada. Today we have so many Muslims. Never happened in history. In Canada, US or in Europe, that many Muslims came. Never happened. But so far we fail to reach out to our fellow neighbors with our message, with our action and with our words. So Alhamdulillah, Islamic Circle of North America, Canada, ICNA Canada, we started this journey long time ago, near about 1972-73. However, it was together at that time, US and Canada. This time, Alhamdulillah, ICNA Canada is our own, and we started this journey in 2005. We have only one objective, one goal, that is the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And our vision is to make an exemplary Canadian Muslim community, a community that sets path towards personal excellence, faith, worship, morality, and shares basis for the moral, social, and economical development of the Canadian society. That's our vision. The way Prophet ﷺ migrated to Medina, and he established a society, a community, that was ideal for the mankind, that was model for the mankind. That is our vision. That one day, inshallah, if we strive hard, if we work hard, inshallah, one day Canadian Muslim community also can set this model for our fellow Canadians as an ideal husband, ideal parents, ideal neighbor, ideal worker. Whatever is needed for the society, that is our vision. Why? Just for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we looked at Prophet ﷺ's life and Quran, and we found that 5 components is very important. Without that, we won't be able to reach, or we won't be able to achieve our vision. And that 5 is dawah and outreach. That's what Prophet ﷺ did. First thing is dawah. Ya ayyuhal muddathir, kum fa'anzir. And then learning and development. One of the objective of Prophet ﷺ was yatlu alayhim ayatihi wa yuzakkihim wa yuallimuhum al-kitaba wal hikmah. Yatlu alayhi ayatihi wa yuzakkihim, that recite the verse, purify them, teach them the book and hikmah. Organization, that those who believe that this is our objective goal to achieve pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and this is the vision we want to go, then we have to organize ourselves. And then service to mankind. We know Prophet ﷺ's time, life, that when he was not even prophet, he was involved in servicing humanity and engaging with the society. So these 5 elements is very necessary. Let's look at some of the pictures we have. I think you already saw this one in our dawah session. I will just scroll through. These are some of the activities ICNA Canada does in different chapters. Dawah projects, billboard campaign, New Muslims Fellowship, follow-up, outreach initiative and activities. We have a Safe Family Values, Islamic History Month, Race Against Racism, Green Dawah Project, Ramadan and Eid dinners with people of other faiths, Ramadan and Eid gifts for neighbors, street barbecue, family picnics, town hall meetings, massages and resort centers across Canada. This is the picture of Safe Family Value. You all know that the Credit Valley Hospitals, Alhamdulillah, by the initiative of Islamic Circle of North America, Canada, and the community of Mississauga, Muslim community of Mississauga, Alhamdulillah, we have raised $250,000 and given to the Credit Valley Hospital. Islamic History Month program at ICNA centers, different centers, you all know about that. Town hall meetings, you could see. Al-Falah Scouts, learning and development. ICNA Sisters Wing, MCNA, that is Muslim Children of North America, ICNA YM. So ICNA Canada is a grassroots level organization. We invite anybody who believes in our Aqidah and methodology, he or she can be a member and he can work along with us. We believe, as Brother Zia said already, 1 + 1 = 11. Because imagine if you are a local based here, you want to do dawah, you can do only so much. But if you are a part of organization, an initiative taken by the organization, that Alhamdulillah, we have 15 chapters all over Canada, that initiatives can be implemented all over Canada in 15 different places. So you see the magnitude of your results. The results, it can be exponential. So that's how we do it. That's how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put barakah in the jama'ah. وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا. It is His command. Hold fast the rope of Allah together. These are some social services, ICNA Relief. You have seen already. I don't want to spend that much time. That ICNA Relief is our one of the major division where operates all over the world, Alhamdulillah, helping Muslim, non-Muslims, regardless of their ethnicity, race, color, and religion. So I invite all of you brothers and sisters to join ICNA Canada, become part of the Muslim community of whole Canada, and join hands, and inshallah you will see the barakah. Once you have the goal and objective that yes, I want to achieve, I want to earn the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and I want to work the way Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam works, then this is the place to join. With this, I conclude. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik, wa ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant, wa astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.